How y'all doing, my peeps? Saucy TV. We live here with my boy Tim Snow.
What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing, man?
Saucydtv, baby in the house. You know what it is. Texas Prison Stories.
Texas Prison Stories, Saucy TV. Please subscribe. We love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all inputs, your support. We thank y'all very much for being with us. We are here. We here with y'all today, and I'm with my boy Tim Snow today, man. And
yeah, hold on. Let me say something real quick.
Yes,
much love to everybody that's supporting Saucydtv, man. Dude, to set like a world record, reaching over 1,000 subscribers. Y'all over 4,000 watch hours, man. It's unbelievable. This video right here is actually gonna cross him over. He's gonna get that congratulations email, and we're super proud of him, man. Congratulations!
Thank you.
It's almost impossible to get your channel jumping on YouTube, man, and he's got his going already. So much love on that, G.
But you know, the possibility came from first my boy Tim Snow, and from each and every one of you guys, my peeps that subscribe to me, that liked, that love the comments. I love the interaction that we have with each other, and we here, man. And we just tuning in with y'all today.
But what
y'all like the hats?
Y'all
do like the hats, don't y'all?
No, we ace time in this.
Yeah, you do like the hats.
You know what I'm saying? But like how this even really originated, how Saucydtv even originated was on my main most popular story. He was one of the, he was my cellmate in the story, and a high percentage of the comments were actually asking about him. So I showed them what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Saying how they want to see him. We did a video. Actually, me, you, and Lil Vic sitting on the couch. It hit pretty good numbers, man, and everybody wanted to know about him. So we started his channel. He's got now 6 videos on his channel, 7 videos, something like that. This is gonna be number 8. They're all doing good numbers. You know what I'm saying? He's doing better views than the subscribers, so that's cool. We just figured y'all bring y'all fire video today. Let you get something on. You know what I'm saying? So
and it looked good out here, man. Where we at in Texas, man, don't it?
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day, man. Saturday.
It's like 72 degrees out here in Galveston, man. It's
great.
Blue skies right now, man. Everything, family good. We got the barbecue on the pit. I got my chick barbecue, so it's going down, too, man. We were going to talk. It's a couple things I want to talk to him about too. It's his channel and stuff, so a couple of things I wanted to ask him about, people if he remembers stuff like this. Man, one person I was kind of even talking about. You remember a dude that came out of Galveston County, a white dude on the beat named Scott Copeland?
Yeah.
Remember Scott? What was the last year you seen Scott?
Last year I seen Scott was, I believe it was over, 12, 13 years ago? So at least about 12, 13 years ago, man. And
he was he life without parole?
Yeah,
life after 40.
We was in the county. You remember Scott? He really transitioned.
That's right.
Man.
We was all in the county together too. Yeah.
We was in the Bible. We doing the thing.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe, man.
That's what they call Scott Copeland. Y'all can Google him. G.I. Joe.
And Scott had a great heart. He just was in a situation that really, man, messed his life up.
Right.
And the people that he was with, where did he come from? California. So come from California, come to Galveston, and they said the state line, do not mess with Texas. Trust me, they mean that.
They tell you when you drive in here, they got giant signs say don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texas.
We ain't talking about the trash, man. We're not talking about the trash. We're talking about the system. So
I told a story about Scott. Let me tell him real quick what it said. He was actually, remember, him and his wife was working for a church right there on I-45 for rent.
Yeah.
He met the guy from Bay Cliff, Duke. Duke was a brown assassin at the time, is what they were. They weren't any Tongo or anything like that at that time. But anyway, Duke, so I don't know how he got the guy on the drug. I think he was actually here running from a drug problem.
Right.
Met Duke. Duke gave him some, kind of got him on it. He didn't have any money. And Duke told him about the boy down the street on Main. We don't say the name, but the boy down the street on Main with all the bikers.
With the bikers, yes, sir.
Told him it'd be the easiest place in the world, that them guys are pushovers. And didn't even tell them that they're lifelong bikers, killers over there.
Killers, and plus they got a long arms. They stretch from here to California and all over the world.
All over the world. So you know what I'm saying? He basically fronted the guy like it was gonna be easy, and they run in there. The whole bar attacked them while they're armed. beat them up, but they shoot one of the main guys from our little city right here. That was really cool. He even did the toys for Tots.
Everything.
And did everything. He was a real cool guy. Had the shop, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Anyway, then, bam, he gets caught.
He get arrested. They tried to bund the guy out. Tried to bund him out, you know, so they could have their way with him, which is really gangster, you know. I'm gonna make your bond.
The people that he done this to,
friends,
tried to bond him out themselves.
Mm-hmm.
He denied it.
He denied the bond. I do not want to go out there. And he have a life sentence right now, life without parole.
Also told the story. Listen, man, this has been way past statute of limitations, man. And I'm not gonna say this because this is D's channel. This ain't my channel. Text Prison Story is all about being positive and everything else. He's gonna be all about being more real. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. The dude that he killed was my great uncle's very close friend. You know what I'm saying? And I actually stole one of his envelopes and gave him his family's address.
To write.
I heard some people went over there and had a conversation with his wife. And said it'd be a real bad idea if you visit or write him anymore. You know what I mean? And he came in the day room one day crying, and he had this like Dear John letter. Said, "Hey man, I'm not coming to see you or write you no more." Some guys came by the door and told me that wouldn't be the best idea ever. You know what I mean? And she kind of, I guess, read between the lines. Not saying they did anything illegal, I don't know, but you know, but she read between the lines. She know what's going on, and basically said it was over. And you know, man, I want to say it was like 5 years after that I seen him, and I asked him, "Man, has your family ever come to see you or wrote you a letter?" He said, "No."
On Beto.
Never, huh? When you left him, had they ever came to see him and wrote him a letter?
Never. He was trying to still get into the system of prison, plus keep his sanity as dealing with a life sentence without parole. No visits, no money, no. So he was trying to do anything to transition.
He was an ex-Army soldier too. That's why we call him G.I. Joe. An ex-Army soldier was having hell adjusting to that.
He was having hell adjusting to prison, because guess what? It's a different comeback.
It is. There's no integrity there.
None.
So G.I. Joe right now, probably, man, that was about 2000.
Yeah.
So he's probably, man, 20 years into that. Probably never had that, man. And I ain't gonna say it was my fault that he never got this anything. It was gonna happen either way, man. But I'm honestly, after 20 years later, I feel kind of bad I did it to him, man. But at that time,
you were just trying to help.
I was just trying to help my family and the people from this town, because he was from out of town and he did some BS to somebody we all loved and stuff. But 20 years later, man, I kind of feel bad about it. I don't know if I should or not. I don't know. It's one of the things I can't even think about, you know.
But it stays in your psyche.
Because the victim's still dead.
Yes.
His family still miss him.
Right.
Kids ain't getting toys for Christmas every year now, so you know it's like
the duality. You know, it's a dual.
Just one that's a real jailhouse thing right there. You know, I remember one time. I believe you just came in the county, and that's that time when I fought all them dudes with the Mexicans and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You just been in there about 3 days, but right before that, man, remember Smurf and D. Ray was in there from Galveston. Remember when them two boys went in there and fought?
They fought forever.
My God, man, they were the two biggest cats in there, and they went in there and had the best fight. And now, what even made me think about this, I was talking about D. Ray the other day. D. Ray got the life sentence without parole. And Big O, they both got, they call it the LWOP. Both of them got that, but man, I know I was probably at that time like 23, a lot smaller than now. And man, what's D. Ray about 6'6" or something, man. Smurf Hughes.
Been in the prison.
Big blood, big crib. Both of them G's, man. They went in that little old cell and nobody won.
They got tired.
They got tired. They beat each other up so bad till they got tired. I said, man, just
they got tired.
Stuff like that. I want
to tell you this story though about the time I was on Beto when the guy helped assist the CO.
You was telling me something about that. Make sure they can see. Well, you told me something. Tell them what happened. I don't remember what you told me.
He had this guy, man. He was a 60 Crip. Everybody loves the guy because don't get me wrong, the guy was a monster. He was a monster. He was known, Como. and Fort Worth, man. And shout out to Fort Worth, man. That funky town.
Was it Big Como we was talking about?
Big Como.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Big Como, man.
Big Como,
story, man.
big old boy, OG.
He got a personality where you gonna love me, you gonna like me, but I demand you to respect me. And he's known, but don't take the smile for a joke. But he looks like a big ass, ugly. What would you call him?
Big old scary mother.
Scary
man. Big
what
old
kind of animal
man.
would you describe him?
Big old man. big massive, big bear, man.
Bear. And he's smooth with his walk and his talk, and
very convict, very refined. Know what he's doing. He worked in the hallway, wing to wing. He could do anything he wanted to do.
Whatever he wanted to do. But he had got caught up with a package, so they shipped him to meet him in custody. And you know, meet him in custody at the time. Everybody, you going out every morning. You going to the fields. You going to work. But being Como, he gonna be the Leroy.
He gonna be in charge.
He gonna be in charge. He gonna run something. So he out here, and he got him going head high on his Aggie, head high, 4-stepping. People complaining, but guess what? You gonna get your cut.
Yeah, they ain't saying nothing to him probably.
And the officer that's sitting on the horse, he knows Como's in charge. You got any problem, holler at him, because Como gonna run you. He gonna fight. Right. He gonna do anything it takes, but he gonna run things. And we out here working. We out here hitting them. Me, I've been in the field so much that it's routine to me. You know, the blisters from your hand, that's been over years ago. Calluses, my hand is so...
Becomes easy, huh?
It's easy. So I'm throwing my Aggie. I'm rocking. It's become... We singing. We joking.
That's
you know what I
mean?
We rapping. He can sing and rap. And, you know, to me, it just work. I have to go out here because we don't mean to cuss it, but then I'm really going out here to get out the cells.
Right, yeah.
To get out the cells. So we enjoying this.
Recreation.
The ones that not enjoying it is the ones that are really not used to working. Getting
fat, out of shape.
Yes. And it's breaking them down. But mind you, they not gonna ever get outside of their character. You might disagree with how fast the line moving. You might disagree with who's running the line. You might even disagree with the boss man giving the authority to the inmate to run the line. But you are not finna to get out of character.
You gonna stand in line.
You gonna stand in line.
Yeah.
You ain't finna lay it down. Ain't no laying it down. You in my squad. So guess what? You come out here to work. I'm finna run you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick at you.
That's crazy.
Big boy, you get behind me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You hear me? Since you doing all that old lagging back there, because everybody else already know the routine.
You know, they being hard on you, but he also know he fixing you.
He's fixing you. He training you.
Shit, he's training you. That ain't gonna last long. You gonna be right there here throwing it too, son.
Yes. But the story is, man, you have this female officer, and she been out here fine. You know, so that's another reason why people go into the fields. They try to look at this woman on this horse. You know, she got a gun, a horse, and she saddled up.
And she booty bouncing.
Yeah, just wow. Hey, man, everybody out there trying to get a peek. We don't meet them in custody, so we don't see too many, you know. And we out here, but you got this one guy that have always been this braggadocious type of guy. What he's about, what he's done, what he had, and whatnot. If you have a story, then this guy, he have a better story than yours. Yeah, them type of guys, you know. And
Me Too guys.
No one likes them guys.
No, they always lying too.
They have to be lying. You done all that?
That's too much of a coincidence every day.
Why are you here?
But there's people like that every day.
Yes, sir.
I'm here for the same thing you did.
I'm here for the same thing you here for. Wait, your story better than mine?
Yeah, I had that car too.
Yeah, I just had a regular car. Oh, you had that car too?
Yeah,
with the music and all?
They have, man. That's actually the worst people in prison.
You blasted. You lying.
Right there.
And
hey, that's one of the most common people in prison, just straight damn liars about what they was doing in the world, man.
They in a facade within their own mind, basically.
What happened with this kid in Como though?
This Como peeped him. I peeped him, everybody else peeped him, but he getting into it with this officer, this female officer that's on his horse, and she's just basically telling him, hey, get your cut. Get in line. Take the line, do your work. But he's out here lagging, but he got an attitude like it ain't nothing to him, but it's really breaking him.
Right.
But he's trying to keep up this facade that he's in control of himself and what's going on, but really he's not. He's losing it, and it's killing him. And Como peeps it. So what Como does is, I'm gonna single you out. Since you want to single yourself out, I'm gonna go on, put your face on the picture. And what it does is, I'm running. You come behind me, work behind me, put him up here. So they
Give it to him.
Yes, and they going. See, he don't want to turn his frustration and anger towards Como. So who he turning to? The female, the officer that's on the horse. Mind you, ain't nobody finna let you mess with this woman. Particularly Como.
He likes the woman.
He likes the woman, man. In his mind, this is his girlfriend.
Yeah, he work with her every day.
Every day. She loves him. He the one was appointed by her.
Right, she gave him a damn job.
She gave him a job. And we'll meet him in custody.
Now I'm messing with her.
Now you messing with her. So nah, you not gonna do that. And mind you, the dude, he oblivious to what's really going on. He's fresh, he's new, he been here a few months, but he think he have it all figured out. And Como running the tongue out his mouth, man, running him like one of them basset hounds out there looking for coons or something.
Right.
His tongue he's running him.
Damn.
And he's frustrated.
Was he new back there?
Yeah,
he was
new.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna turn his frustration to Como. Because he know what he dealing with.
Dangerous.
So what he trying to do is he gonna turn it to the female. Hey, he called out her name. I'm not finna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I give up. I'm laying it down.
Oh man.
You what? The whole line stops. You laying it down.
Wow.
Look out, boss. See the things in the fields back then.
You had a thing.
It's a call out. You had a thing where if you're not getting your cut, you're not getting your grass. Everybody working and you not. See, the thing about it is, you really don't even have to actually be doing anything. Just make yourself look like you are. Help the next man, assist the next man that's behind you. You get the man in front of you cut, and the man behind you get your cut. That's the whole. Everybody makes it much easier because we're gonna be out here. We started at 6 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna be out here.
Now tell them what you talking about cut. What they doing, man? The people in these other states don't have fields for.
Oh, what I mean cut is you have this Aggie.
What you talking about, man?
It's a hole. It's a garden hole. Aggie is a garden hole. It's roughly
long.
It's how many inches you probably just say?
I'll say 48.
Yeah. Properly, give or take.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, heavy.
With a,
you know what I'm saying? With a metal all day.
With a metal.
It ain't heavy, but after all day,
after all day, it becomes heavy because your shoulders, your muscles are tense, and you're swinging this, chopping. But mind
in a cadence.
We are in sync with each other, but we are not cutting nothing but rocks, dirt, gravel, a little bit of grass.
It's basically an experience for nothing. They do it all day, cutting nothing. Sometimes you might have to, but other times you won't.
You won't. It's called a host squad.
They'll do a flat weed where they gotta come cut grass. They cut grass in Texas prison by hand too. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
One thing they had in the feds was them old school Flintstone lawnmowers. Everybody was pushing out there.
We ain't had none of that. It's all manpower.
But so what happened when this fool say he laying it down in the field? What happened?
So
that's crazy.
Como took everybody. Really, it's a few people that wanted to take the bait. You laying it down. Oh no, I want to go and fight. I want to check you out anyway because you came in talking like you got something anyway. So you know it's already been running through the line that hey man, somebody finna test Scott. Somebody want to look at his boxing game.
Right.
But we gonna let the lead man do it, Como.
Oh, we gonna let the one that we know gonna win.
We know gonna win and shut you down.
It's his job anyway. He want to do it.
But before he got out of the character, he's still an inmate because one thing about it, you're in white, they're in gray.
Right.
No matter what. So it's us against them, regardless.
Listen, let me check this out. Did that law? What that law say? Did she was ready for him to get him?
Yes, she.
That's one thing. The police.
They bet on you.
Well, I'm saying like if you disrespect one, they're human beings.
Yes.
Like, we gotta explain this. These guards are human beings, man. We don't judge them for not even greed for nothing. Cause that's why half of us in there. But you disrespect one of them police. Especially if she's beautiful, you're in big trouble.
You're in trouble, man. Because somebody have a relationship with them.
Some guys got a crush on them. 10 guards have a crush on them. 10 guys do.
So it's a chain of command. And get you. Everybody that's not your kind is not your enemy. Just because she's in gray, he's in gray and whatnot, and I'm in white, doesn't mean that we have to have a barrier. Because you will find some officers that
realize you're human.
Realize that you're a human and will always treat you as such. They're not gonna treat you no other. They here to do their 8 and go home.
Absolutely, they don't want to get nobody hurt and don't want to hurt nobody.
They see humanity, and she was the type of lady that was that type to see humanity. I know y'all made a mistake, but I still have a job to do.
Right, and you do too.
And you do too, huh? Right now, my job is to make you do your job.
Right.
And they get into a shouting match. The officer and this guy, they get into a shouting match. You know, we don't get into that. We let them do whatever they're gonna do because one thing we know is the officer will handle them. And
oh yeah, she'll call.
She get off her horse.
Hit that panic button
quick. She get off her horse and they're like face to face.
Are you serious?
But see, this guy, he have a lot of time though now. Mind you, he don't give a damn. He don't care.
Oh, he's for real.
So he's for real too though. Yeah, he got a lot of time.
Oh, he ain't kidding.
This field thing is not
serious then. That's real serious right now.
I gotta do all these years, but you gotta be in these fields? No.
Yeah.
So I understood that part as well. Don't get it twisted. And it went from a shouting match to some kind of way. This guy struck this woman. Man, he struck this woman. He hit this woman.
Man.
And that instance, everyone is to lay down. Put your hands over.
If not, you're participating.
If not, you're participating. Now, it's the big people coming now. But before, it's a minute before they get here. It's a long time because we're in the field. So
how big are the fields? Tell them.
Ooh.
Oh,
you got acres upon acres upon acres.
Thousands of acres.
Thousands. You will get lost out here. You got corn stock that's so high that you will not be able to see. You got okra. Man, you have cotton.
Rice, okra, beans,
everything.
Cotton, everything out there. Depending on what time it is.
You was miles away from the unit. So it takes a minute for the security to get there. But they go into a little old squabble. Basically, the dude is really handling this woman. He think.
Man, that's crazy.
But lo and behold, guess who comes to the rescue?
Oh man, Como.
Big homie Como.
Oh no, I didn't even know that happened. That must have been after I left. Wow.
Yeah, man, the man assist a CO. Man, in prison, this is not.
That's not normal.
It's not common, man. Don't nobody assist a CO from getting their ass kicked. But then you have those who have been at this unit that have either raised this CO, been here with them multiple years, or whatnot, or developed a real bond.
There, Como was there like 10 years already, so it was after I left. So
and basically, he been here down there 15, 16 years.
Yeah, he knew her before she first started. When she first started, first day probably.
He
working.
He raised her there.
Saying hi.
Yes, and
taught her how to do everything she do.
They developed this bond.
Come on, show her which key open way.
Yes, man. But this is the life, so you have to respect that aspect as well on both sides. Now, I'm not gonna get into the mix. But then I understand both sides. You have a lot of time. You frustrated. I can see that, but I don't understand it.
Right,
you know what I mean? Because, hey, man, we all out here. We all got our own thing going through, too. And you going to be here, Como. You been here with this female and these officers.
Como definitely had a life.
He had a life.
Maybe more than one. I don't know.
Man, can I tell you that this guy, Como, man, hit this dude. Texas. He hit this dude, man. Como, for you don't know, it's 4 words, man.
4 words, yeah.
6 O's, man. Gangsters.
That was my boy. Hey, listen, when I got the beat, though, I told you that after I did a little heart check BS, he was the first person to come fall out of the place and holler at me. So
made his way down there to you, huh?
Yeah, from somewhere far away. You know what I'm saying? Down the pop right up at the cell. I'm like, damn, who's this?
He came
Big Love.
Yeah.
Big Love. I said, man, he said, man, it was Big Love. I said, cool. Every day after that, you used to come out at me thing. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna come on that window end or something, huh?
Yeah, cool, man.
And that's Como, man.
Have something too, you know.
That's Como, man.
Much love to him, so he got on the dude. How bad did he whoop him?
Man, the man hit the man, I believe, 3 times. But each time that he hit this guy, you can actually see him cutting him.
Doing damage. Oh no! Como had the biggest hands ever.
Yes.
I only met one person ever that had bigger hands than that dude. Yeah.
Man, every time he hit him, literally, you see piece of his flesh opens up.
Oh no, big old knuckles.
And he hitting him with all force. Because mind you, he come from behind him. He didn't hit him from behind. He come from behind him and get in front of him. And hit him with one of these power bombs. He hit him.
Rest in peace, his face.
Man, please. A moment of silence for his face, you hear me? And every time he hit him, you could see him cutting him. And mind you, man, the officers out there didn't say one word.
Sir.
Because you assisting us. It was never even seen in history.
No.
Not like this here, not in these modern times, that an inmate will fight for an officer.
I only heard about it one time in the 70s. I'll tell you about off camera because I haven't asked him, can I tell his story? And I know him personally, but only one time ever. Maybe Mr. Larry can tell us something. He probably knows. Because he had 42. One time at Ellis
Unit.
I know an officer that they slashed his throat and broke his knees and stuff. And the inmate stopped him from killing him. They let that happen, but they stopped him from killing him. You know what I'm saying? But that's rare, man.
It's rare because...
And boy, you gotta be so much of an OG.
You have to
not get killed.
Because once you get back, once you get back to everybody gonna be on you like...
You did what?
You did what? You helped the laws?
What they do to Como?
What they did to him, they gave him an award. They had a ceremony for him.
The laws?
They locked old guy up, took him to an infirmary, locked him up, put him an assault charge on him. Told Como to pack his bags. He went from medium custody, right then and there, a move slip, from medium custody to population with a job. Working
probably
in the kitchen. No, he went to the kitchen first.
Eating good first.
Eating good first. ODR.
ODR.
Kitchen ODR.
Best job in the world.
Where you can see all the officers now.
All the officers, friendly as heck, eat all the cakes and pies.
And man, that story there, it amazed me because this guy was just...
Hold on, tell him what the inmates did to him.
Did to which one?
Nah, damn thing, huh?
They ain't do nothing to Como. Shit. Stayed out his way.
They don't say nothing.
Matter of fact, they were looking to get old boy again. He had to get it. He had to go.
I'm pretty sure when
you had a few politics though.
When Zim left,
that's who took over. You know
it. Did.
Well, you know your knowledge. You know your knowledge, Tim.
No, I did.
You know your knowledge. That's who took over. But see, it was different with Zim because Zim was more. He would not say strict, but he was more righteous. He was strict, but he was by the code.
Right.
Code of conduct. How it's supposed to be.
So you can't blame him for no decision if it's how it's supposed to be, and he was smart about that.
Exactly. And he had multiple years.
99.
Como attitude was, I'm here. I laugh, joke, kiki, ha ha, play around, play the game, you know, with the officers and the inmates, where he could walk around and slap the captain on the ass.
You know what's crazy though? Check this out. Como had 99. Okay, he came up for parole in 45 and a half. No, hold on. Before 49 and a half. I was 50% of that. Zim had a life and came up after 40. So the life came up before 9.5 years.
Before 99.
And that while the life come up before the 99, so they knew what they was doing.
That's how you do it. When you got 99, that means in a day.
Let me tell you one thing I wanted to tell you about. We'll touch briefly on this video, and we're going to make a whole nother video. Y'all need to pay attention to this. How many dang people, try not to curse, how many dang people we grew up with that never came back from jail. And life sentences right now from a young age, or did like 25s and 30s just coming home. We're 40 right now, 39, 38. I'm 39, you 38, right? Fixing to be 40 this year, and we got homies that are getting ready to come home since high school, just coming home,
or never coming home,
That's what I want them kids to know. Like,
and mind you, I did 20, counting them.
20 damn counting them, man.
And I'm 38, so do the math.
Yeah,
do the math.
It's terrible, man. So these kids out here that are shooting, stabbing people and stuff, man, you gonna come home an old man.
Not worth it.
You know what? And another thing I wanted to tell them, congratulations to you, because I just finished the same thing, but 39, 38, we're still taking school. We're still doing stuff like that that you're supposed to be doing at 19 and 18. Not out here stealing and jacking and robbing and gang banging and caring nothing about that. You're really supposed to be doing that because you'll do that dub. You know what I'm saying? And come out and be back in school.
Be back in school, yeah.
Well, that's crazy, man. It sucks. You know, then you'll be the old man, can't even get the chicks because they young and they get creepy. It's crazy, man. So, it's serious business, man. It sucks. So kids, pay attention to what we're talking about on that one, man.
Please do, man, because it's easy. I just seen guys go in with 2-year sentences and never come home.
Yeah, for real.
I seen guys have make parole 2 days before they would to be released, get killed. I just seen guys get parole. Matter of fact, their last night to go home, discharging and commit a murder.
Sad,
just so they can stay there with quote unquote their homies.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
And it's a true statement that everybody not with you going home. Trust me.
Oh, no,
everybody
man.
is not for you being released. Just get that straight. Although I'm happy for you going home. No. You have more people actually want you to do their time with them more than you have people that want you to go home.
I'll be the first one to admit, and there's a bunch of kids, they are always looking up to what I say and everything like this. I went over there to a maximum security unit for my last year on the 3.
Yes.
2 transfer, 1 on a dang max, man. Sitting next to, he got a 10. Everybody had 20s, 30s,
or
lives, 40s,
50s,
young with 40s, 50s.
What are you here for?
Oh man, I'm here for.
You have no reason to be here.
1 year. You know what I'm saying?
No reason to be here.
The only reason I was there because gang tattoos. Yeah. That was it. And once you see how Texas works too, I'll tell them that Crips and Bloods and Latin Kings and Youth Stones were not actually considered STGs where we go to the hole. But it is considered a gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to a pre-release unit. You're not doing the outside work, sitting like that. You're going to actually be treated like a gang member. Even if you got...
How you classified?
I think if you got 10 or 12 days left and you got to leave transfer, you're going to a max day for 10 or 12 days. You know what I mean? You're going to be in there getting hard check fighting folks for the last 10 days.
For the last 10 days, for no reason.
Yeah. Oh.
And this is the system, because the system is not designed for you to, once again, rehabilitate yourself. It all lies on you. How you educate yourself, how you conduct yourself, and how you master yourself. Self-mastery in any shape, form, or fashion is the best way to evolve, to adapt, to equip yourself to be released. When you're being released from prison, is a stigma that's on you. For one, you're an ex-convict. Now, think about this here. You have an ex-con, an ex-convict. You have a ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex, correct? Those are of the negative. Why I can't be excellent, excited, exuberant,
you are.
extraordinary, of the positive. See, is when you change the way you think, trust me, your actions will always follow. You change the way you think, your actions will follow.
You know what I'm gonna say? Not so deep, but the hardest thing about being an ex-con is doing right and people even noticing or taking you serious.
Sure, right.
You can change your entire life, which I've done right now, man. People are actually maybe now starting to take me a little serious. I don't know, because I've had this kid and done all this, but
it's still a stigma.
These videos that we're doing actually, even if they're hardcore and everything like this, we have a right intention of doing them. Like, we really don't want the kids to have to go learn for themselves. That is not okay. It's not cool. It's not a G move. Right. The biggest homies we ever had never got caught, man. They got in the game and got out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dummies did it, but that's it, man. This is actually, we thank everybody that's watching this, that's subscribed to Saucy D TV. Everybody that's subscribed to Texas Prison Stories. Thank you for listening to us and taking us for real, man, because we really mean this, you know what I mean? So, that's crazy. One last story I want to ask you, man, and we're going to get up out of here. Not even ask you. We just talked about this earlier. We're going to hit the people, man. When I was young, actually in junior high, we was chilling in the hood, man, and helicopters start flying by.
Ooh, you know what that means. Cops
whooping by from other cities coming through. Everything was weird. I'm like, man, what's going on? And we found out later, one of the homies.
Y'all like that music?
Right, that's that Metro piece. Yeah. Listen, we found out later that day that one of the homies had smoked somebody and his little brother. They got wrapped up, you know. But the big brother, man, that was in junior high. I think I was over there with him when I was about like maybe at that time 27, 28. We were in the shower, butt ass naked in the shower. But I got the big tattoo on my back to say Galveston County. You know, the big 6-0. So you see the Galveston County though. And come holler at him and shake hands with this old weird handshake and was like, "What's up, man?" And when I told him who I was, he was real good friends with Face back then. You know what I'm saying? With my brother. So he was like, "Man, yeah, I do remember you." Last time I seen dude, he was short, remember? Last time I seen him before then, he was way taller than me. And I laughed at him. I said, "Man, last time I seen you was way taller than me, man. I'm looking down at him this time. Been gone so long that I totally grew up and became a man. I was a little boy when I seen him last." But anyway, he at that time really was 22 or 23 in on a quarter for that murder. He got that murder. Nah, it was a 25, I think. You know what I'm saying?
But he got some more time.
I can't remember exactly. I don't know. I just know he was almost done with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And chilling, had been living his life the whole time, and then everything. And then when I got out, he wrote me a letter, man, and said that dude, he got life flighted out of there.
Yeah, over some bull
What the hell happened,
crap.
man?
I was hot about that situation at first because of the person who it was and where he was from. Until I had to dissect what the hell was happening and why it happened to him. It had to make me reason like, hold up, dude tripping though. Now
it was over a book?
It was over a Dungeon and Dragon book, man.
Oh no, Dungeon and Dragon book about $80.
Yes. These guys sit at this table.
Hey, your mama gotta send it to you.
These guys who play Dungeons and Dragons, for the Dungeons and Dragon people that know, they sit at this table from 6 a.m.
to all night
till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Make their own boards, make their own stuff, and then play with that book. Huh?
And they play with that book. They stay in their own world. They don't mess with anyone. They don't carry themselves as nothing other than
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. This is us. This is our world.
All usually white dudes.
Everybody, exactly. Everybody respect these people, man. Don't nobody mess with. They have their own space, own table. They be in their own world. Sometimes I interact with them. Man, what the hell?
I tried to learn that game one time. It's so hard, I couldn't even figure it out.
And you sit there long enough, though, it becomes a part of your psyche.
He took the book.
Man, the man.
Was he trying to sell it or something?
I don't know what the hell this guy had on his mind, but that book cost his ass a life flight. You hear me?
Man.
Because I get the story, man. Hey, man, fool down there, man. They just life fighted your people off the unit. So I'm like, what? Take City? Oh no. So hey, officer, let me out. I'll shoot down. I'm mad, man. I got a burner on me. I'm ready to ride for this guy. So I get down there, you know, when people see me, they like, hold up, man. It ain't like that. I like, it ain't, that's my people from the world.
Hometown, baby.
I mean, hometown. I mean, everything like that. They're like, nah, man, I know you finna come down here tripping, but listen, let me break it down to you. Now, what you do is get out my face.
Yeah.
Let me talk to somebody. Somebody explain. Matter of fact, let me go to somebody that I know. They're gonna give it to me and don't care how I take it, you know?
Right. So
I went to one of his big homies, someone that was more trusted with me, with his word,
right,
his character, and asked him what was happening, man. And he broke it down to me like, man, dude tripped out. Dude got around with them folks, wait till his last couple of days, get ready to go home.
Last couple of days on the quarter.
And this man still these people material.
That they need bad.
That they need, that it's gonna be here. But one word came out and stuck in my brain. He stole.
Guilty.
You guilty. You say what now? He stole them folks what?
Damn.
Oh, well, hey, I apologize to everybody.
Right, I'm sorry.
Man, I'm sorry.
I didn't know y'all did it. Yeah.
Man, he needed that.
Damn.
Point blank period, man.
That make you mad at him.
I wanted to get him. I should have been a part of it. You feel me? Because we don't do that. We don't do that. Now, it's different between you taking something from a person straight up than far as you just going in his...
Sneaking it off.
Sneaking in his belongings and saying, hey...
He probably was on sell. See, that you could have slide that to another wing. Some other white boy wasn't probably sell. Last thing I'm going to say on that is I'm actually guilty of something kind of like that. And guess who done it one time? Lil Josh. When we was locked up on his little wing right there, nobody played Scrabble. And I was like, man, they got a book in there. No, the other job. It was from Warden Josh.
Okay, yeah.
Six Josh was over there with us too, though. Josh Sam was over there. Shout out to my brother Josh Sam. I love Josh, man. He's a real deal too, man. Is he? Free Josh. I didn't know that, man. Damn. But anyway, little Josh from Warden. I told him, did anybody play Scrabble down there? He was like, no.
Get the board.
He said, yeah, we got a tank board and stuff. I said, man, get that, send that to me. I bought it from, and they was mad, like, man, even though they didn't play, like, who took all, you know what I'm saying? Man,
but
they didn't say nothing.
We all guilty of that because those boards are from the state.
From the police, but you know, people start claiming them.
From the state.
People write their name on them and claim them and all kind of stuff. So I had them send me mine.
I know you being guilty for that because that's from the state. They provide these.
But that Dungeons and Dragon book, somebody's mom went to a store, purchased for about $100 and sent.
And they have loads and stacks of books where they making these characters within.
So, that would be the last lesson we'll tell you kids, man. You can ride out 24 years, 363 days. Do some BS and get life fighted out.
Get life fighted off. And when you life fight, that means you're either DOA or you're on the way.
Yeah.
You're on the way when you life fight.
Ambulance wasn't good enough, baby.
Ambulance was not good enough, man. They need Mayday, man. And
first time I ever seen a life fight touchdown was Pam Gunson State Jail. Somebody slipped and hit their head on the bunk. And they had to call an ambulance, man. He did make it, actually. Dude was like,
you messed
slow
up
after that or something. I got major charges and went to prison. They took him out of state jail, took him to Harris County and went to prison.
Charged him, man.
Yeah, assault, man. Anyway, let's tell them about, man. Let's get about
it
real quick.
We thank y'all, man, for tuning in with us, man. Saucydtv, Texas Prison Story, Tim Snow. We love y'all.
Whatever y'all want us to talk about or whatever him talk about, he's getting ready right now with this one across the window where he can go live on his phone. He can participate with y'all like that. He just got his community tab open today where he can post pictures, post comments, so y'all support that, hit that thumbs up.
Man, get on it, man.
Back, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations on the community tab. That's major. I was saying that's major.
Thank y'all.
Thank you,
man.
You can post on your YouTube, like Facebook, and interact with the fans and get to know them. So anyway, much love, y'all.
Much love, y'all, man. Saucydtv, Tim Snow, man. Texas Prison. Saucydtv, subscribe, like, man, and everybody.
Help it grow, y'all.
My peeps. We got y'all, and we really, really, really thank y'all for y'all support.
Everybody else, y'all, they rocking California, Virginia, New York, Florida. We rocking Texas, y'all. Lone Star State. Much love, y'all.
It's
for real.
Peace.